What is up, baseball fans? Chris Jardine here, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community manager for Out of the Park Baseball's Perfect Team, back with episode number 33 of This Week in Perfect Team. And oh baby, what a Monday it was in Perfect Team land as we launched 24 brand new collection missions today. We're going to talk about all those in just a minute. We also have some brand new content tonight as OOTP's lead developer Matt Arnold has given us his curated content picks. We're going to go over those as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. What's going on? Hello out there to everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Monday. I'm very, very glad, as per usual, to be here. It was a very busy day in the Discord. A lot of people talking about the new collections and a lot of stuff going on. A lot of really good feedback, which we always appreciate. Always appreciate the honesty and the good feedback that you guys are tossing out there. Considering this is our first batch of updated, our first update batch of collection missions, I guess maybe is the best way to put that. But it certainly will not be the last. So keep your ears to the old grindstone. Looking forward to the next batch of collection missions. But having said that, let's dive right in and take a look at the brand new collection missions available in Perfect Team right now. No update required. No patch or anything like that. That was just for the first one, the first initial batch to get all the functionality and stuff in there. No update or anything required. You should be good to go. So let's jump in. Here's a look at all of them. We have 3 new franchise missions, I guess what we're calling them now. The Atlanta Braves, the Baltimore Orioles franchise, and the Seattle Mariners collections are in there. We also have a couple of cool other little ones. There is the Gas House Gang. We have the Charlie O's, Oakland A's. We have a bunch of, easier, I guess, missions to complete that you'll see down there. We have the featherweights, the tipping the scales, the 3 true outcomes, heads up base running. You're not running today. All giving you some different varieties of packs in there as well. Some really cool rewards here. As you can see, all the rewards listed down the side. All, of course, special edition cards. We've got a Wagner, we've got a Schooler, Cano, Sasaki, George Sisler, the big 1920 George Sisler is in the game now. A lot of people happy to see him. We just dropped his 1922 card a few weeks ago. The 1920 card, though, definitely better. Definitely the George Sisler that you want. We have Jim Gentile, Mark Belanger, or Bellinger, I suppose. Randy Myers, Miguel Tejada, Rodrigo Lopez, Gary Carter, Roger Hornby, Johnny Sane, Darrell Evans, Gene Garber, David Justice, Kerry Lightenberg, John Smoltz, Paul Dean, and Vida Blue. Also, we have Jim Palmer and Bobby Grich down there at the bottom. Let's take a look at some of the mission rewards that you can get by completing some of these collections. Here is the Peak Paul Dean, which you get for doing the Gas House Gang mid-30s St. Louis Cardinals collection. 107 stuff, 50 movement, 81 control, fastball, curveball, changeup, all plus pitches with 96 stamina, 100 sacrifice bunt, chat. Know you guys love that sack bunt. This guy could do it. So Peak Paul Dean, again, the reward for the Gas House Gang at Cardinals mission. Definitely going to give up some bombs for sure. Peak Vida Blue, the Charlie O's, Oakland A's reward. This card is a beast. 102 stuff, 83 movement, 82 control, 3 plus pitches, and then the slider mixed in, 88 stamina. Very, very, very nice card. Very proud to say he's in my rotation. First start, he went 7 2/3 ahead, gave up 2 runs, 8 Ks in a big W for the Snaggletown Seawolves. So Vida Blue, early returns, small sample size, chat. He's pretty good. Again, pretty good across the board. Good movement, good control, 102 stuff. He's going to strike a lot of guys, not going to walk a lot of guys, not going to give up a lot of home runs. Definitely, definitely, pretty solid card here. Here's the peak Eric Carter, which is part of the All-Star mission. You have to collect 25 of the 2019 All-Star cards. Good contact, gap power, and that 82 power. Obviously, a little bit better against lefties. 71, 87, 91. Pretty good defense for a catcher as well. 84 position rating with 77 ability and 71 arm. And he's an Expo. Not the last Expo you're going to see on the stream tonight. Spoiler alert! Here's the Bobby Grich, which is one part of the Baltimore Orioles / St. Louis Browns mission. Again, pretty good defensively. A little bit of pop in the bat with 71 gap power, 70 power, 64 eye. A little bit of speed. Not terrible speed, but a little bit of speed. 53, 71 stealing. Then the other part of that, obviously, is the peak Jim Palmer with the 98 stuff, 72 control. Fastball, curveball, slider. 97 stamina as well. Then you have the peak Kaz Sasaki, which you can get as part of the Mariners collection. 128 stuff, 88 control. A little lacking in the movement with 59, but still, that stuff is pretty good. The control really good as well. Fastball, curveball, splitter combo with the old 17 stamina. Not much bunt, only 6 bunt. I mean, he's a closer. Closers don't really need to be able to know how to bunt, right? So starting to feel like maybe, chat, maybe the bunt meme is dead. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm going to move this over just a hair. Let's move up. There, I feel better with myself now. And last but not least, the card that everybody was immediately rushing to try and get when it was announced this morning, the peak John Smoltz, which is your reward for the Milwaukee Braves / Atlanta Braves collection. The Braves collection. 103 stuff, 83 movement, 91 control, fastball, curveball, slider, changeup, splitter, circle change, 88 stamina, holds runners really well, can field his position pretty well, can get the bunt down. The John Smoltz, peak John Smoltz, man, that is an upper echelon type of starter right there for sure. Sadly, I wasn't collecting Braves cards. Now, I know TJ's got his Bravo squad. TJ's got his Bravo squad out there with a lot of Atlanta Braves. So I think he had 2 of the 5 missions done already. And then he was able to, I think he's trying to bang out the rest of them. So he's got that Braves PT team, so he could be on the fast track to the John Smoltz. We shall see. But some really nice collection words. Again, we're gonna keep doing this. Right now, subject to change. Obviously, everything is subject to change. But right now, the plan is we're going to drop new collections monthly. So, and probably like a similar sort of smorgasbord of collection missions when we do drop them as well. Dishnet, I sold Dishnet a J.R. Richard, pretty solid. 8 innings, 3 hits, 10 Ks, 3 walks. 3 walks, not bad. He gets a little bit dicey. He can get a little bit dicey on the old walks, but that's good to see that he didn't. Walk too many. By the way, guys, we are going to open some packs tonight. So if you guys want to hang around, we've got some packs on the old main account. We can look into the old Snaggletown Sea Wolves. It's been a while since we checked into their progress. The Toronto Collection Series is already in the game. So there's that. We just have to rename the Toronto and Montreal collections are already in the game. Will all the teams have collections? That's the plan. The plan is that all the franchises will eventually have collections. When exactly each one is going to get theirs, that is extremely confidential information. And even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. But yes, the plan is obviously that all the teams will eventually, all the franchises will have their own collection. But yeah, like I said, we'll drop some new collections again. We'll give you guys a heads up. We'll give you guys a heads up when we're going to drop the next one. Like I said, the plan right now is we're going to do the monthly again. That's the plan. Things are subject to change. Things evolve around here at a very regular basis. But the current plan is we're going to do them monthly. And like I said, you can probably expect a similar volume of collections, in that 25 to 30 range. That way, gives everybody a little something to do. But now, let's move on to the second part of tonight's talking about cards. Lead developer Matt Arnold gave us his very own curated set of content. It is actually also his birthday today. So happy birthday to Matt, celebrating another year traveling around the sun on planet Earth. So big ups to Matt. He's not going to be joining us, but he did provide a little anecdote for each card that I will read, and we will go through and see why he picked each of these cards. So let's jump right in. Again, guys, these cards are available in Perfect Team right now. You can pull them in packs. They're in there. If you bought packs previously, it's okay. Cards are generated when you open the packs. So if you open the packs now, you do have a chance to pull one of these 6 brand new cards because they are already in the game because I am ahead of the curve. I did it a half hour ago because I didn't want to forget. It's like I memorized that, chat. I'm getting good at this. Episode 33, Snaggle's hitting his groove. Just imagine what it's going to be like when we hit like episode 70. Well-oiled machine, chat. That's what we're going towards. Is there a theme to this set? Yeah, it's right there. Matt's picks. So, Matt picked them. That's the theme. There's the show. That's the show. What? Dishnet. Maybe 2022. We'll talk. We'll figure something out. Matt's picks. Right there. All right, let's jump in. 1982, Warren Cromartie. Matt says, he was before my time, and while in his MLB did not end up with stellar stats, he had a solid career in Japan. The main reason he's in the set is that he is the founder of the Montreal Baseball Project, a group that wants to see the return to Montreal of Major League Baseball. Right off the bat, very important guy in the current landscapes of things, and he's an unsung hero. 1982 unsung hero Warren Cromartie. Again, a little bit of pop in the bat with a 60. Can handle his way. He can handle his way in right field. Yeah. 1982 is before his time. Matt's just a youngin', chat. He's just a youngin'. 1982 was my time. Well, I mean, I was 0 in 1982, but still. 0. So, there you go. But Unsung Heroes, Warren Cromartie, 1982 is Matt's first pick. By the way, guys, if you like Expos, I said it earlier, not the last Expo you're going to see. Next up, guys, 2016 Edwin Encarnacion. E5 has been an underrated power hitter for a while since his 2012 reemergence as a power hitter with the Jays. He's had 7 straight 30-plus homer seasons, soon to be 8. Bold talk. He's a damn Yankee now. And while 2016 was not necessarily his best season, he still hit 42 home runs and hit the memorable walk-off home run with Zach Britton still in the bullpen to win the AL wildcard game. Being at that game and seeing the ball off his bat, I didn't even see it land. I just knew it was deep enough to win the game. So there you go. Matt was at the game. The big Encarnacion Jack in the wild card game in 2016. Obviously, he's got a little bit better power against righties with the 84. Not much in the way of speed, not much in the way of defense, mainly because Encarnacion, not much in the way of speed, not much in the way of defense. They called him E5 for a reason, Chad. They called him E5 for a reason. Ubaldo. That's right. I was trying to think of who he hit it off of. It was Ubaldo. Ubaldo Jimenez. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough. All right, next up, guys. 1994, Moises Alou. Matt says, part of one of the largest baseball families around, Alou was an All-Star and a Silver Slugger winner in 1994, hitting .339 with 22 yaks. On a stacked Montreal Expos team, he ended up getting the most MVP votes of any of them, finishing third. 1994 season was a real breakout of his career and a real black eye on baseball, where he made 6 All-Star games and ended up as a career .303 hitter. I'm just saying, I love ad-libbing into these because, you know. That's right, 22 yaks. 74, it's a pretty good hitting card. 74, 77, 71. A little bit righty bias in there as well. Play a pretty acceptable left field. He's not, plodding around the base paths with a 46 speed rating. I was a big fan of Moises Alou. I was a very, very big Moises Alou fan. Loved him. He was in my heyday. I always enjoyed how effortlessly he swung the bat. That is the theme. Canadians who can't field their position. Yes, that is the secret. The secret theme. You win. You win. But you win. Speaking of winning, let's throw up the old boop. All right, guys. Tonight's giveaway is now open. Exclamation point ticket in the chat gets you in the draw to win one of 2 prizes of 10,000 perfect points. You guys know what to do. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. We'll draw the winners at the end of the old reveal. Next, let's keep moving on. The back half of Matt's picks. 2015 Jose Bautista. Matt had a mouthful to say on this one. I had to squinch it down a little bit to make it work, but it's in there. Another late bloomer like Encarnacion Bautista's 2015 season, known for one thing primarily, the bat flip. Yes. Not his best season. 2015 was the last of 6 straight All-Star appearances, and the last time he reached 40 homers or 100-plus walks in a season. Watching the bat flip game in person still brings chills when I remember it. I had no idea what was going on in the top of the inning through all the rule checks. Then the bottom of the inning, you could see fate was coming into play with the literal comedy of errors leading up to the play. Jays getting the first 3 runners on in the inning due to errors, tie a game. Or then with a tie game, Bautista launched the moonshot into the outfield. Honestly, didn't know about the bat flip until the next day. It was the absolute craziest moment to be in the stands for that game. Of course, everyone plays it up like it was a walk-off, but it was still only the bottom of the 7th, so you had to sit through 2 more innings after that. I remember watching that game on TV. I've never been to a Jays game in person, actually, but I could only imagine. I remember how insanely hype it was to watch it on TV. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what it was like to be at the Rogers Center live. Obviously, this Bautista card again from the latter days of his tenure. 89 power with 91 power against righties. Pretty solid. Pretty good in right field. I think they might have undersold his arm a little bit here, but again, it was getting to the latter part of Bautista's big run as a all-star caliber player. So I think it's fair maybe to dock him on the arm a little bit, for sure. But yeah, 81 historical all-star Jose Bautista. Not bad. I like him. Let's keep moving on with the rest of Matt's picks. Next up, we have 1996 Jeff Fassero. Fassero had a late start to his career, debuting as a 28-year-old. He never really got the credit he deserved pitching until his early 40s, yet never making an all-star game. and never higher than 9th in the Cy Young voting. In 1996, he was back-to-back Pitcher of the Month winner in June and July en route to a 3.30 ERA. The only season where he ended up compiling 200 Ks. If 3 Expos makes you faint, we're not done yet. Facero, pretty nice card, guys. 85 stuff, 66 movement, 78 control, 91 stamina, 3 really good pitches, sinker, slider, and forkball. No straight fastball on the old Facero. Wow, no straight fastball, sinker, slider, forkball. Love it. Obviously, I don't even have to say the word. It's below me. You guys will figure it out. Really nice card. Very solid. Very, very solid low diamond here for old Facero. Again, another guy that I loved watching. For sure. Last but not least, in the old Matt's picks, is 1996 Mel Rojas. I kind of forgot Mel Rojas was a guy. Extended member of the Alou family. He was a cousin of Moises and a nephew of Felipe, Jesus, and Matty. He was a true unsung hero of those early 90s Expos teams. His first full season in 92, he pitched 100 innings with a 1.43 ERA. Continued to have strong seasons as a setup man before taking over as the closer in 1995 and 1996 because John Wetland went to the Yankees. 1996 season was his last great season, striking out 92 before seeing his ERA skyrocket after that year. 95 stuff, 74 movement, 63 control with an 88 grade fastball and an 81 grade forkball, coming in at 96 to 98 miles an hour. Again, another unsung hero card as well. I don't know how many unsung hero diamonds are out there. I'm going to venture to say it's probably not that many. I'm going to say, yeah, definitely, definitely not that many unsung hero diamonds kicking around there. 3, somebody's Blunderbuss just knows that there's 3. I like that. He probably has it open. He's looking for me. I love how knowledgeable, quick on the jump you guys are when I just randomly say those things and you guys are like, hey, there's 3. That's why you guys are the best. You guys are the best, guys. So here's a look at Matt's picks. All of them are available in Perfect Team right now. Jose Bautista, Edwin Encarnacion, Warren Cromartie, Moises Alou, Jeff Facero, Mel Rojas. Big thanks to Matt. Again, it's Matt's birthday today. So big thanks to Matt for providing us with the cards and the context for the reason why he picked them. I always love seeing people's rationales when it's not me, because you know what? Let's be real for a second. I've got to pick enough cards to put into Perfect Team. So every now and then it's nice to give the ball to somebody else and say, hey, this is your week. Let me see what you got. Let me see where your head goes. Let me see where your baseball experiences go. And then, we get something like this, which is definitely different. Some really cool cards in this set. Definitely some guys that I'm going to try to pick up for my team. Hopefully we'll pull them in packs here in the old post-game after hours stream for sure. Friendly reminder, guys, next week's content is going to be traded players. Traded players is going to be next week's theme. Another good, solid set coming your way. And then next week we will we'll talk more about the August, because we almost have the August content finalized. We're getting there. We're getting close. We're almost getting ready to put the ball in the hole. But we will definitely be back next week, and we'll be, like I said, we'll be talking about August content. But next week it's going to be traded players. It's going to be a lot of fun. Will they be based on full season? It'll be the full season. So the guys in next week's content are guys in the year that they were traded, but their performance is based off the whole season. I think it's based on the whole season. Maybe I should ask that question. I assume it's based on the whole season, because our cards reflect an entire season. I can tell you that the logos on the card reflect the place they were traded to. Spoiler alert. Anyways, guys, these are Matt's picks. They are available in Perfect Team right now. I am going to be closing the giveaway in 10 seconds. If you have not yet hit ! Ticket, as it says over there, to get into the 10,000 point draw. Do it now. Exclamation point ticket in the chat. You have 5 more seconds. I'm shutting it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excuse me. The draw is closed. The draw is closed. The draw is closed. All right. As usual, guys, if you are one of the lucky winners of 10,000 perfect points, whisper us right here on Twitch. DM me in the Discord with your perfect team username and your perfect team name, and I will get you those points as soon as I can after I'm done with the stream and all sorts of things. It'll be sometime tonight, not immediately, because we're going to stay and open some packs for a bit. So let's give big ups to the first winner, Tommy Fan 251. Congratulations. And Curly Carcabice. Tommy Fan and Curly Carcabice, congratulations on winning 10,000 perfect points. As I said, make sure you guys hit me up with your usernames and your team names. Remember, with the usernames, guys, I need the proper capitalization or it's not going to work. Anyways, guys, that is going to bring to an end another episode of This Week in Perfect Team. Again, if you guys want to stick around for about a minute, I'm going to take the images down. I'm going to bring the stream back up. I'm going to show you guys my perfect team, where I'm at, how I'm making out in the Death League, as they call it. And we're going to open some packs for a little bit. If you guys are going to split, thank you guys so much for coming by. I hope you guys come back next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Make sure you guys hit that follow button up at the top of the screen. Follow us all over the internet, guys. OOTPdevelopments.com. Check out our website. OOTP 20 is on sale for like another 12 hours. 50% off. The sale ends tomorrow. Don't miss out. If you haven't picked it up, pick it up now. 50% off. The sale ends tomorrow. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Twitter.com/OOTPBaseball. Twitter.com/OOTPPerfectTeam. Facebook.com/OOTPBaseball. My throat is out. There goes my voice, chat. All right, we're good. Jump in the Discord, guys. We're almost at 4,000 members in the Discord. Discord.gg/OOTP. Get in there. Lots of good stuff going on. Check out our forums, OOTPdevelopments.com/board. As always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball's Perfect Team. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.